Close that door. Michael, good morning. Sorry, I was trying to, y'all, I haven't been on in so long that I was trying to get it together, I guess I could say. Can you hear me, bro? And I don't want to dive in until I really, so we're trying, right? And I really don't want to dive in until some of you guys get in. We are well. We are well. Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, Michael, Mary, Capri. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, everybody. So I have been sitting back, you know, figuring it out. Good morning. Good morning, Barbatina. I have been sitting back, figuring it out. It's Saturday, so I'm just easing my way back in to a new version of Coffee Chat, right? So y'all know life has been pretty heavy for me. There go Esco, y'all favorite dog. Life has been pretty hectic um, for me, right? It's been kind of heavy, but God's been very faithful to me. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Right? How you doing, Sherry? So I'm like, all right, we'll ease back in, have a little coffee, share a little bit, and just I'm gonna love on y'all this morning. Okay. I didn't have nothing to do this morning. Stacy Big Mama coming to the scene on them. I didn't have any errands to run or anything like that to do this morning. And so, you know, I'm just like, all right, how do I want to do it? Okay. How do I want to do it? I took a pause. Really, I have. I've took a pause and just finding myself, the new version of me, right? So I've walked through a lot. I'm still going through a lot, but I'm still here. And y'all are here too, right? So let's just open up and have some coffee and chat. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing for me, that would be absolutely wonderful. Good morning, beautiful people. Beautiful people use Afro Sheen. Good morning, good people. Teresa Tate, how are you? I haven't seen you, sister. Yes, you hear Esco out there? He said, what now? Hey, Asigo, good morning. Yeah, he's saying good morning to everybody, but he ain't coming in here yet, baby, because guess what? Arliss, good morning, darling. How are you? It rained. I don't know about y'all, but when you got a dog that's 199,000 pounds, and they gotta go poop, they gotta go outside. Okay. And because they gotta go outside, he was in the house all night long. So yeah, if you think that I'm gonna let him back in right now, no ma'am and no sirs. It's not happening. Okay? Not happening at all. Not right now. I'm trying to survive. Life is really life. I love you, sister. I love you, and I keep you in my prayers as always. Don't play with her. So you guys see this? Do you want? Is it annoying? Because y'all know my space is minimal. Just let me know if it's annoying before we dive in this morning. Because I have been sitting back, and I really want to have a conversation about what's been going on, because y'all know, if I can be honest, and if y'all are allowing me to, it's not bothering. Sure. Because I want to just make sure it's not I could take it all the way out the frame, but then I have to unhook it to take it all the way out of the frame. Okay. So good morning. How are okay, let me see. They're well. Everybody's well. He just saying good morning, Teresa. Okay, I'm gonna leave him alone, sister. I'm gonna leave him alone. It's not okay. Yes, let's welcome back. So I want to talk to y'all. It's fine. All right, I'm good. Thank you. I just love my Irie squad. Eric, bro, what's popping? Covering you top to bottom 360. You know what it is. Do you guys remember our song? Teresa Puentes, my love bug. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, thank you so much. I love you, my Latina sister. I can't wait to come back to Houston so you can make me all of them dishes that I can't pronounce, but I know you can make it. Oh God, yes, open up, continue to open up the doors, cause can't nobody stop what God got for me, cause it's for me, it's for me, it's for me. I love you, Teresa. All right, so can I'm sorry, y'all, because the other day when I came on and I did my live, Lisa, bless up, big up, sister, wagwan. The other day when I came on and I did my live, I I was trying to be very discreet, but I can't unsee certain things that I see. Now I'm trying to debate if I should unfollow because that is what people say do, right? If you don't like what you see, block or unfollow. Am I correct? Y'all let me know. Y'all, I've been taking these right here. And baby, I don't know about y'all ladies, but I have a problem with bloating. Y'all may say that I correct? Okay. Y'all may say that my stomach is flat and all that, whatever the case may be. But whatever is going, I have a problem with bloating. I always feel bloated. Please drink water, do this, do that. Yeah, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Take your fiber. You're getting up in your 50s, even though you look like you're in your 30s. Who said something about it? Cause what? So yeah. So I kind of want to talk to you guys about what everyone has seen over the internet. So if I have an open space for that, y'all, thank you, Mary. I am just loving her and I am just cherishing every moment that I get because one thing we know for sure, we don't even know if we're going to be here tomorrow. Do we? We don't know if we're going to make it through the rest of the day. It is only going to be God's grace that gets us through every single day. Yes, that's why we have choices. Come on now, say it, Teresa. So, you guys remember, y'all saw what happened over the internet. Now, we going to talk or y'all want to play games? Can we talk like adults or y'all going to want to play games? Y'all tell me. All right. Because those of you all that have been here with me, and I'm talking about Gwen Wagwan, sister, how are you, darling? I'm waking up the whole house and I don't care. So, absolutely, G Mama. All right, let's talk about it. All right, now, is everybody here? Because I'm going to tell you why I have my 2 cents. Okay, I'm going to tell you why I have my 2 cents in this situation. All right, y'all ready? Let's talk like the adults that we are. All right, good. Raymond, how are you, bro? To my brothers on the platform, I'm covering y'all top to bottom 360. You know what it is, bro. I love you guys. I'm just getting so hyper right now. I don't even understand. Is it the coffee? Oh my gosh. Who calling me? Because no, man, we putting this on do not disturb. Hold on, because I'm not going to be disturbed by nobody. I'm talking with my people. Let me tell my man. All right. Okay, we keep to the buck plus 50 over here, so let's get it. All right, so we all saw Now I follow, okay? I follow Aisha. And me and Aisha had a relationship off the internet, right? Now I'm not here to drag none of that. I'm just here to talk because this is where I was going when I was talking about judgment the other day. Good morning, Nikki darling. How are you, love? This is where I was going when I was talking about judgment the other day. And so I really had to ask that, like, you know me, I like to share with you all. I want to be honest with y'all. I want to talk to y'all. How's the best way I can do it without people calling me messy or this or that, the other? Then I said, what the hell am I thinking? It doesn't matter how I present what I want to say. Somebody, Phyllis, darling, how are you? Somebody gonna have something negative to say about me because it's the internet. That's just what happens, right? So I said, all right, forget it. I'm just gonna go on and do what I do. All right, so here we go. You got to be mindful. I'm learning this myself of how you treat people and how you may not want to come off as a Miss Goody Two Shoes, but the way your actions come off as a Miss Goody Two Shoes. Okay. Remember, we talked about this atmosphere on the internet and how things are portrayed and transpired. So I'm going to tell y'all the other day when I saw her live as a woman that is a DV survivor, right? Y'all with me? If you're with me, pump some hearts, okay? Because I'm looking from this phone. I got to make sure. Let me put it up here, okay? So if you're with me, I'm going to need you to pump some hearts, all right? That's how we doing this. I'm not going to talk unless y'all interact with me, and that's just what it is. So let me get over here so I could see and I can know, all right? Because I'm not. And if people don't like it, you know what it is. They could find them some other place to be on this beautiful Saturday. You hear me? Hello, Sandy. How are you? So you guys remember when, oh no. So when I saw what had transpired, I actually reached out. Okay, I see the hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So I actually reached out to her. I called her and then I said, I actually sent a text message like, hey, me and mama was worried about you. Want to just make sure you're all right. Now, granted, this was before I saw Ricky's clips. Okay. Now, didn't I just say the other day, in this type of setting, you have to be prepared, right? You have to be prepared. You have to be prepared for whatever. I said that. You have to be prepared that your family members going to come out and talk about you. You got to be prepared that your kids going to get mad at you and come and tell something that you didn't want nobody to know. You got to be worried about if your spouse going to get angry with you and come and tell something. We got to be worried about all these different things. Correct? Talk to me now, because I'm finna tell you. I have receipts. Now, knowing that I am the receipt queen, the goddess, the empress, the Nefertiti, whatever her name is, of receipts, I just say, okay, I can talk about it. Y'all by now know if I say something, most of you all were here. It'd be the ones that haven't been here or just watching me just to be watching me, or so they can go and talk about me, whatever the case may be. It'd be those ones. Now, if you can remember, she was on a platform and questions were asked regarding me, right? Let me know if y'all remember any of this. So I reach out to her. I don't get a reply. I get it. Probably devastation, whatever the case may be. I understand that, right? So, okay, I leave it be. Then I see his live. Now, for me, as a woman, you definitely remember. All right, Teresa, because I'm waiting on people to talk to me. I mean, I don't understand. Y'all just going to sit here and I'm going to talk to myself? How we bringing coffee chat back and ain't nobody going to say nothing but me? But whatever. It is what it is, right, sister? But as long as I know one of y'all remember, then that's it. I'll talk to you, okay? So, All of those questions and all that. But let's go back before that. Because at one point, y'all was seeing her and all of that good stuff, right? And then y'all didn't see her no more. Now, again, I love her to pieces, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Is that correct? Right is right, wrong is wrong. Yes, maybe, possibly. Okay? One or the other. It's one or the other. So, as a matter of fact, good morning, Mama Pamela. How are you? I am going to read something. I'm going to read something to you. And I'm going to tell you the date, the time stamp, and everything. Okay? All right, Sherry. Long as I know you're here. Y'all just say something. Let me know you're busy or something. Because it could be me with the delay. So hold on. I want to read something to you all. Now, if y'all remember, she came over here and then she had left. Right? How many of y'all remember her coming over here and then her leaving and then her coming back? Okay, you remember. Okay, that's what's up. That's all I want from y'all. Y'all probably resting, doing laundry, moving around, whatever the case may be. I just want to know y'all following me. Because if I have to go a little bit deeper and explain it, you know me, you know I will. All right. So I want to read something to you all. Now, if y'all remember. Okay. So you're here. Okay, got you. So you remember. All right. So she popped up like, hey, I was like, hey, she came on the platform. We sent her all of our sauces and some of y'all came from over there. Michael, did you not come from her platform and you've been over here? Some of y'all came from over there. And you came over here. And for whatever reason, some of y'all stayed, some of y'all left, whatever the case may be, that's y'all business. I can't make nobody stay looking at my big head self. All right. So I'm going to go back. And I want to read something to you. And it hurt my feelings. I'm not even going to cap. It hurt my feelings. I'm not going to lie to you. So let me look. So I have emails. Okay. I have emails. Now, at some point, it was like she had blocked me. That's what I thought. She had blocked me. Hadn't done nothing to her, but I guess because of my loudness, the fact that I cuss, I'm a cusser. You know, I'm not going to say I don't because I'm going to say hell in a minute, probably, or another word, right? All right, bro. Got you. Feel you. All right. Okay, you're here too? All right, sister. Hey, Anita. I see you, Arliss. Got you. All right. So at some point, she came at me like when I saw her pop back up, I couldn't believe it, right? I thought she had blocked me, whatever the case may have been. So I got a message. Hold on. All right. So this was back of 2022. Okay. 2022. So she says to me, this is out of the blue. When I thought she disappeared out of nowhere, she came, I thought she just, I don't know what happened. So I get a message on the 28th of August in 2022. And the email says, I first wanted to let you know that if I offended you in any way, I truly apologize. I really did mean the things I said about you. I think you and your mom are amazing people. I'm using your spices and sauces this week and will be sharing on my platform. I pray it helps with your sales and following. Stay blessed and stay encouraged. I know you are a blessing to many. Love you on purpose. I'm not going to read the rest of it. And then it says, there are people out here who truly love and support you, and there are many more yet to discover you. Sounds good, right? Hey, how are you, Lachelle? Sounds good. This is my reply. I'm just seeing your message now. Just finished preparing a soup to ship to one of the sisters. That was Pauline. Thank you. And as always, I appreciate you. Have a blessed evening. That's my reply. She replies and says, no worries. She was going to go live on the day. She said she thought I had her cooking page blocked. But either way, I'll let you know when I make my post this week. So I go and say, no, sister, I don't have your page blocked. Someone else told me the same thing. I'm going to uninstall and reinstall the app. Have a blessed day. So then she says, okay, just wanted to be able to tag you, right? So then I say, I see you from my personal page. So here we go with the stuff. I see you from my personal page, but I don't see the option on my business page. Can you check to see if you may have me blocked? This app is so wacky. I don't make an assumption. In my heart of hearts, I'm going to be honest with you. She blocked me. This is my thought process, right? She blocked me. She just didn't want to say she blocked me. But I believe she blocked me. Because the Nikki that I am didn't fit with the person that she was portraying to be. Okay? So I never flat out said it, but I believe that. So then she says, okay, dear, I just want to be able to tag you. I read that. She says, LOL, I didn't block you for sure, but I will check. I don't know what's going on with this thing. She says, okay, I see you now. So if I didn't block her and I went and checked, and then when she comes back and she says, okay, I see you now, can somebody tell me what happened? What may have had happened? Somebody, anybody. So it says, she says what she's going to be cooking, and I let her know the information that was going on. Now, granted, at the time when she did do this, because of her following base, y'all remember, I was sold out of garlic butter for weeks, right? Yeah, Teresa, come on now. Thank you for somebody that's willing to, say something. I was, and I could have said all this in the mix when everything was going on with all that chaos I was in, when she went over there, low-key sneak dip. Excuse me, y'all. Y'all know I got false teeth in the front of my mouth. Sometimes I'm a slob, all right? Until I go to, what you call it, the DI. Sometimes a little bit will come out. Anyway, so I go to, so I could have said something then, right? I could have said something then, right? Hello, my dear. I'm happy to see you too. Good morning, my sister love. How are you? Exactly. She blocked me. So that's what it was. Because if you can see me now, then at some point you blocked me. So I could have got on live then and be like, y'all know she ain't right. Whoa. Y'all know I used to be like this. And I could have did that. But I didn't. Right? I didn't do it. I didn't say nothing. It was just like a wow. I said, y'all know what happened, but y'all never knew exactly what really had transpired. Okay? So then I get it was a whole message from the original reason. The original reason was, hold on. Hold on, because I want to give it to you. So in July, I had went a little bit ahead of myself. In July, this was the day she came off the page, and I sent her a message and I said, first, I want to thank you for gracing my platform today with your presence. Also, I wanted to let you know your name was picked. Remember, she won something for the winner from the live. You won either one of my husband's seasonings or one of my sauces. They're on the website. Take your pick, right? All of that good stuff. So I'm looking for the one, because y'all know I have to be straight up, right? So I was looking for the one where she says why she stopped. Woo, my belly. So because I have all of these in my in my um in my in my inbox, right? I'm just looking. So let me just do this. So anyway, she says, okay, this is 8, this is 10. Okay. So anyway, she says to me, she comes to me and she says, this was prior to the whole block thing and all of that. She came to me and she said, like, you can't, basically, I have an image to uphold for my followers. I wouldn't sit here and lie. And because of the fact that you, yes, Jamie, and because of the fact that you are a cusser and you are on the internet in a certain light, I'm not going to be able to even to be involved. She even went as far as to say, I didn't even know people could see me in the comments before I even say anything. Now, come on now, you guys know if Darius comes over here right now, if he doesn't say anything, if you guys follow him, it's going to say, if you guys follow him, it's going to say Darius Cook's watching. How many of you all know that? Hey, Tanya. Good morning, Laverne. How many of you guys know that? Okay, here we go. I found it. So I'm finna read it. This was July 21st. And I found it. Okay. All right. So you see it from here. I found it. So I'm going to read it verbatim. All right. All right. I see y'all. I'm going to read it verbatim. It says, Hey, Nikki, dear. I just wanted to touch bases with you. I haven't received the sauce yet, but I will let you know when it comes. But what I wanted to share with you is, I know you haven't seen me say much lately on your lives, but I saw a few lives where there was a lot of profanity. And dear, I can't get behind that and support it because of what I stand for. I didn't even know that people could see what I like or comment on because I don't do it. So I was just made aware of that. I hope you understand, and it's definitely no judgment. Anytime somebody say it ain't no judgment, it is judgment. Now, I'm not even finished reading. This did rub me the wrong way because one, I didn't pop in on her platform. She popped in on mine. Two, look at what's going on now, and this is the first thing that came to my mind. Like, yo, so she goes on to say, I hope you understand, and it's definitely no judgment, but I could lose my witness for Christ. So being on my platform, saying hello, when Jesus loves everybody, you can't make this up. Okay? You cannot make this up. So being on my platform, when Jesus loves everybody, and he is not a respecter person, you're saying hey to me, or being in my comments, or whatever the case may be, will make you lose your witness for Christ with people. If I'm sharing certain things, that's really why I have always kept to myself on social media. But I hope you understand what I'm saying. You really do have a bright future if you keep going. And I'm sorry I wasn't able to get behind you like I really wanted to. I hope all the best for you. And I will still watch you sometimes in my downtime. People say I be on the internet and I want views and I want that. Now listen to me now. Had I read this in the Nikki state that I was in, okay? Had I read this in the Nikki state that I was in a little over 9 months ago, 9, 10, 11, 12 months ago, it wouldn't have went well. If I was the person that they were claiming me to be, why didn't I slap this receipt out there? Somebody talk to me now. Talk to me, girl. I had to go in my email and type in the word profanity, because if one thing I remember, she used that word, profanity. Okay? But these are Christians. And then we wonder why people don't really want to get a little bit closer to the Lord, because the people that represent him don't really represent him fully. So would it be the same way if I was one of the true supporters and I was following and I cussed a lot and I said a lot and I did a lot and all that? Would it be? Now, let me read your comment, Jennifer, because we want to have a conversation. I don't want to argue with nobody, but we can have a conversation. I'm going to get to you in 1 second, okay? Let me see. That's still being hypocritical of her because of you. Because if you cuss too much, why even come in the first place? Or why even come? Because it's about you pleasing the people. It's about pleasing the people. Now, let me read yours. Everyone wants views. Isn't that the point? Who wants to? What I'm saying is, Jennifer, I'm not saying that people don't want to grow, right? I'm not saying that. Let me, since you hate when people say that, let me fix it, all right? I don't have to manipulate anybody for a view. So let me correct that. And let me know if you understand me at this point. Because I really want to have a conversation with me transitioning back into Coffee Chat. There are going to be some topics and things that we talk about that people aren't going to like. And when you don't like it, I love the fact that you didn't come at me bogus. You said what you wanted to say. So I'm going to give you a response. Let me stand corrected. I didn't say that right. Yes, everybody does want views. Yes, everybody does want to grow. But at what expense? I'm not one of those ones that are willing to grow at an expense of Debbie. What good, my sister? How are you, darling? I'm not one of those ones that are willing to grow at the expense of someone else's pain. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Because if that was the fact, I could have checked the bag. And that's when I was getting paid on Facebook. Okay? So what I'm saying, Jennifer, is if I really wanted to check a bag, I would have put this receipt out there. I would have said, she phony as hell. That's a lie. Woo, woo, woo. I would have said, but you over there with somebody that don't do nothing but cuss. I would have said all these things. So does it make sense now what I mean? And if not, let me know if I got to give you a little bit more clarity. Very much so, hypocritical mama. Very much so. Now, let's see. It's called boundaries and responsibility, which you always maintain. Come on, Teresa. I love you, sister. And the people that love me don't always agree with me. I love y'all for speaking y'all truth. That's what I love. It would have hit the fan. The profanity. Come on, Jamie. Come on, Jamie. Not only would have hit the fan, the profanity would have been real, baby. Because back then, every other word, I tell you to go beep, 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 beep. You feel me? But that didn't happen. All right. So profanity will stop someone from making it to heaven. No, but the image You're ashamed of me. You're ashamed of knowing me. You're ashamed of communicating with me. So to me, that's a way of selling your soul to appease somebody else. Now, y'all tell me thoughts. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. How you doing, Debbie? Top sale in the building. Hello, Cynthia. That's all I mean. Thank you, Jennifer. That's all I mean. So, yes, we all want to grow. Yes, I'm over on TikTok trying to grow my TikTok right now. And I must say, I'm almost to 10,000 likes. And I ain't over there with no mess. So it's possible. You feel me? So, yes, everybody wants to grow. But at what expense are you willing to grow is what I'm saying. But thank you. And I'm glad you got me now. But that doesn't mean that you agree with me still. But at least you see how you didn't agree with that. You didn't come over here and say, B, you a line, this, that, the other, and to get a reaction from me. See, that's what people love. People love the old me. But the old me, she's gone. She's buried. She's not buried alive. She's gone. So now I'm just maintaining me as I grow in the best way that I possibly can. Right? So let's see. It's way more other stuff than cursing from the sound of what Nikki is saying. Hypocrisy can cause you to miss heaven, as it sure can. Now, mind you heard me say, when I saw her video clip, I reached out to her. I texted her and I inboxed her. And the reason why I did both is because I felt like it was going to be so many messages that she was getting. All right. So I didn't. Let me read. She's fake. Why is she watching you on her downtime? Yes, she's judging. And didn't I say, now Lisa, I said, when a person say it's not judgment, yes, it is. It is. But you're a lover of Christ. You love all people and all of this great stuff. And you send me this email. Okay? You send me this email, and that's what you say to me, as if I came to get you. And I remember telling my mama, and if I'm going to be completely honest about it, I cried to my mama. I did. I said, I can't believe it. Right? Hello. Good morning, sister. How are you, my dear? How are you? How are you? How are you? Every other word would have been a cuss. Come on. You know it. You know it would have been a cuss. Hey. All right. Let me see. It would have been. It definitely would have been. Let me see. Don't acknowledge me in private, but try and disrespect me in public. So now y'all getting the gist of it, right? So let's fast forward. So yes, I texted her and I called her. And it wasn't just because of what I saw happen. When I found out that she was engaged, I texted her and said, congratulations. So what really baffled me is what I saw when I looked at Ricky's clip. Okay, let me read your comment, sister. Nikki, people will make you wonder at what point will people, yes, grow up mentally. I don't get it. I do not get it. Let me see. What shame did God have from all his children? It's judgment. Thank you. It was judgment. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not tripping. No, it wouldn't have went well at all. It wouldn't have, G Mama. And I was in the mix then. So I'm trying to figure this out, because it always be the people that claim to love the Lord so much that wind up making you go like, oh. Now granted, I'm not saying that she don't love Jesus. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that she is not a believer. What I'm saying is she's very judgmental. She's been on the internet and being low-key not who she really is. Okay? Good morning, Yvette. How are you? Very much so, Jamie. Let me see. Hey, Snoop, what's popping? As much as I hate cursing, I kept encouraging you. We talked about it. And Lynn can tell you guys right now, when I talk to Lynn, I don't have the same conversation with Lynn that I have with Snoop. I don't have the same conversation with Lynn that I have with Mama Pamela. But with Mama, because I respect the fact that she might not want to be hearing all this here, right? So if I slip, Lynn will tell y'all, she's right here. If I slip, I'll be like, sister, it's time for me to go because my words ain't wording. You hear me? Let me, this ain't even a conversation we got, but you're absolutely right. And you know what, Lynn? I thought about it. When I began to see you more and see you very, very often, and when we had that conversation, that 3-hour first conversation, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was like, oh my God, how long she gonna talk to me? Oh my God, why, Jesus? But and we had that 3-hour conversation, and I promise y'all, it was every bit of 3 hours. I don't care what Lynn say. I learned that way of talking is not the way I'm gonna talk when I talk. But when I saw you stay more, I'm like, yo, it's something up with that. It's something up with that, but I never said nothing. So my whole point is, fast forward to last year, and we saw her on the tube, and she was saying all that little slick shit. See, there it go. It slid out. She was saying all that little slick stuff. I didn't say too much or nothing. I just let it go. I just kept on moving, and I just let it go. But y'all knew what I was upset about. You guys knew. All right, let me get up here. Okay, so let me see. You have preachers out here that said they can backslide into their bad ways. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me see. Good morning, darling. I am well. Hello, Cassie from Small America. Wagwan, sister. Wagwan all the way from Liberia. Big up, big up, big up. I'm good. I was trying to stay in the cut, but mama, because I didn't see you. It was 3 hours. I'm telling you, it was 3 hours. It really, really was, right? It really, really was. Okay. Let me see. Different conversations for different friends. We keep it real. Fake folks will be exposed at some time. Change is good. Okay. Thank you so much. Now, so after I watched the husband live, let me tell you something. It's not a happy thing, right? But I am a DB survivor. When I had an impact done to my face, and I wasn't even hit in my face, I was body slammed. And I hit my chin. Remember, I told y'all my face has never been this long, right? I've always had the pie, what I call Asian face, right? I've always had this. But I never had a long face. The reason why I have false teeth is because the impact of the fall caused the abscess to set in the back of my mouth. I went straight to the ER. They did not do an x-ray. All they did was stitch up my chin and send me home. A couple of days later, my face began to elongate. My jaw began to swell up. My teeth, they weren't knocked out. They got real loose. My teeth had gotten extremely loose. I went back to my regular doctor, not the ER, and she said, your jaws are broken. I'm going to set you a space for immediate admission. That's when we had Columbus Hospital, which is now St. Joseph in Chicago, right? So I go, they wire me shut. Okay. Not only do they wire me shut, they pull my teeth. I had wires on for 2 months. I lost a whole bunch of weight. I'm over here and I'm watching this man, and what I know to be domestic violence, what I know it to be, right? Let me see. Jesus, thank you from delivering sister from that situation. And we extend fervent prayers for those who are in it. Absolutely. So this is why it kind of pissed me in my gut. Because, and I'm not saying that she's never been through it before. And I don't know. I've never physically met her, and I don't know her husband. What I do know is if something like that happens, the way on the clip that I saw of hers, distraught, that made me pick up my phone like, yo, me and mama I always call mama and things to immediately pray. Yo, I just wanted to, see if you're all right. Me and mama, we're going to pray for you, yada, yada, yada. When you express that type of thing, for people who have survived DV situations, did you not feel something? If you're a person, or even not being a DV survivor, just period, did you not feel something when you saw that? I'm good, me, but sis, I'm going to get my hair done. Call me later and I get it. I got false teeth in the front from motorcycle accident. Bust my mouth. Hey. And ain't shame about it either. Okay? So, when I see the husband life, and this is when kids are involved. See, now what gets me is you can come on and say what you don't owe people, but you do owe somebody something. Now, I do feel like after watching his live, I see she only went live because he went live, and she had to come and point the finger back at him because those are her followers. The people that watch him are her followers. Okay? So she had to come and kind of like set the stage for her followers, right? Let me see. I am not a DV survivor, but I do feel for those that have been through it. Absolutely. You felt bad, right? I did too, which is why I called it. Okay. So now this is why you can't be so quick to respond and react to people, but do it enough. Because I didn't get on here and say, oh, her husband ain't this, her husband ain't that. I didn't get on here and say she a liar, blah, blah. I didn't say any of that. I just paid attention and I remained quiet. And I was talking to mama on the phone the other day. She said, ain't that something? The way that lady said the thing she said to you, because mama didn't like it. Mama didn't like when she saw over there. Mama didn't like the way she came at me after busting out of nowhere saying, oh, she gon' saying, oh, I'm here to support you and you got this and you got that. Then all of a sudden my profanity. So if my profanity kept you from communicating with me in front of the world, the Newports and the cigarettes, the Newports and the drink. But see, she would have never shared that. Okay? She would have never shared that. I didn't even know she smoked cigarettes and drank. Now, it's me. Baby, don't be surprised if you see me with a Black and Mild, a Newport, what Papa Bear called him? He said, there's some Newport 1000s out here. Don't be surprised if you see. That does not take away the fact that I love the Lord and I am trying to become the best version of myself in his image, not y'all view, but in his image. So the best thing that when you don't know nobody, right? But everybody know you. Sitting in this space right here, everybody knows you, but you don't know everybody. So if I go out here and I'm thinking I'm gonna stand in a bush and smoke a cigarette and have a shot of Hennessy, and somebody taking pictures of me and then put them on the internet, I'm gonna have to come and tell my people something. So why not? What makes you think you don't owe an explanation to? If people are gonna love you regardless, then why was that hid? Because you want to be a Miss Goody Two-Shoe and whatever that looks like, instead of being authentically who you are, right? Then kids get involved. Now you got the daughter that is like, yo, I've been telling y'all this, I've been telling y'all that, I've been telling you this, and I've been telling you that. It, first of all, the internet has become a space for people to vent. The internet has become a space for people to be messy. The internet has become a place for people to heal. The internet has become a place for people to grieve. It's so many reasons why people use the internet. So ain't nobody gonna just put no label on me. So I'm gonna come and be authentically who I am. It's the people like the way she treated me that I don't like, when the behind the scenes becomes the front of the scenes, and then boom, you find out everything. You just like, well, I be damned. I've been through a lot, Lisa, but I'm still here. I'm still here. It would have never came out. No bruises, no swelling, no nothing. Nothing. And I was so sensitive to everything. I couldn't, my face had got immediately elongated. I could not, I'm talking about for weeks, yo. I could not touch anything. And they wired me shut for 2 months. You know what the blessing was in that, being wired shut? When they pulled my teeth, my mama would come and bring me food. And I was able to push French fries from McDonald's in my little, and then at the time, I had double teeth. See, it was pulled right here. But at the time, I had double teeth. And so I was able to take my tongue like that and eat. But I was jacked up. I've been body slammed on speakers. I've been drugged downstairs during my pregnancy. I've had a lot happen to me. This is why I say I don't look like what I've been through. But if I tell you, it's because I'm still healing from it. I don't think healing ever ends. I think it's a lifelong thing, because when I saw her, it immediately took me back to some things that I had been through. So that's why I say healing is forever. It would have never came out. That's when she tried to knock the phone out his hand and everything. Yes. Yes. Let me see. Jennifer. Okay, I love you. Oh, ASAP, Lynn. I promise. Okay, sister, get you some rest. I love you on purpose. I promise you I do. Get you some rest. Really. Okay, let me see. So it sounds like she's trying to be a different person on camera. Yes. Yes. And how many times are we talking about people pleasing, you all? How many times have we talked? Absolutely, Jennifer. Absolutely. Absolutely. Just be real. Be who you are. Everyone is human, and we know you have flaws. No one is perfect. Just be you is all I'm saying. That's all it is. That's all it is. Let me see. You can be whoever and whatever you want in the end. Absolutely, Jamie. And she flew. Now, you got to think about it. I just told y'all, if me and my husband ever get into it and I'm on camera, you're going to know. I'm going to take my L's. I'm going to say I was in here effed up and I was looking at his ass. And he started reminding me, the liquor, I'm saying me. This would be me. The liquor with my camera on made me start, it mess with your imagination. It's all about imaginations. The liquor took me back 15 years ago. And I said, Ninja, who the hell? What the hell? And then he said something and I ain't like it. And I got up and I tried to grab him. And that ninja drew back in his head and hit me in my face. I want to say. That's what I'm going to say. She should have had a headache or something. Something, mama. Something. Let me see. Before I leave, I just want to say publicly, I'm proud of you, sis, and I love you. You already know this is a forever thing. I got your back no matter what, and keep pushing God got so much in store for you, and I see your hand work. My hard work, I'm trying. I thank you, sis. I appreciate you too. And I thank you. I really thank you for that. Let me see, Teresa. I was scrolling when Brother D was live. So I popped in and he was talking about it, then showed the video of the situation. He also had video after she went to the hospital and she was leaning with her fists closed on her cheek, just chatting, reassuring everyone she was great. Now, that was an empathy. That was a damn. This is what I think. Now, this is my thought. That was a sit back. First of all, her live wasn't deleted. She just archived it, right? When you archive something, it just comes off of the page. So everybody that was running to her page looking for it, we all know that when you archive a video, it's still there, but it's not for the world to see. Now, here's another thing after I sat back and I thought about it, and I'm just thinking about the person what my feelings were becoming more and more valid. Like, this some bullshit. I mean, sorry, y'all. Like, this some BS. Hey, Vita B. It doesn't. It really doesn't, right, G-Mom? So I'm sitting up and I'm like, this some BS. Another thing that got me, okay, was the fact that it was almost insulting because in every situation that I've been in, when it's been DV, I try to get away, right? I try to get away from the situation. So as I'm watching and I'm looking and all that, like, yo, can you imagine what the antics of what you trying to continue to cover up? And she said she didn't call her husband a demon. She did. She said, you're a demon. And in return, he said, no, you're a demon. Did y'all not hear that? I felt so, yes, I really did. So when I'm listening to this, and I'm like, first of all, why in the hell are you still wearing a medical bracelet? Okay. When you leave, how many of y'all wear them home? Now, if you got to come back and they tell you, don't take your bracelet off until everything is done. But those of you getting discharged, you going home. Cut this off me, sir, ma'am, sir, ma'am, sir, ma'am, sir, ma'am, sir. Cut this off me. I don't want it no more. Take it off me, right? People don't want to admit what they saw, right? You should be able to give your opinion about what you saw at the best of your ability for whoever you are. The fact that you only took the phone to go live to ease out the people. The fact that she has a daughter, we all know, that did a live as well, because it's everywhere now. That's what I'm saying. Am I at a point where I should unfollow? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. No, I'm not at a point. I just want to see what's going to transpire. So when I saw her live yesterday, the doing this, the talking to the people saying you don't care, first of all, that laugh is a nervous laugh. Some of us have things that, you know how some people constantly say like, and you don't understand why they always say like. I'm going to tell you what mine is. Mine is, you feel me? You know what I'm talking about? And it's like that punch. And I'm not talking about physical. It's that punch line, so to speak. When you're talking and you're in transition of your next thought, I'll say, you've heard me say it over and over again. You feel me? You understand me? Hubby does that. His words to me is, you understand me? You underdig? That's what he say. A lot of people say, you know what I'm talking about? That's what we say. Hers is a nervous laugh. If I am so distraught and I am hurting and I can't believe what just happened to me, I mean, I'm talking about I just can't believe it. You hear me? She lied on that man. My girl never, my God, never lied. My entire opinion of her flip. So if I'm going to, yeah, you take, it's irritating. Remind me how we used to say hospital. We're gonna go to the hospital. The hospital. The hospital band. So I'm looking at that and I'm like, let me see. And then she say she forgive those that's talking about it. First of all, it's social media. Just because you got outed, just because your husband exposed you, because that's what happened. Her husband exposed her. And he's gonna do more. Now, all of them people that was coming after that man, I done said many a times, y'all don't know us. All you know is what we tell you. That's all you know. Yes or no? That's all you know is what we tell you. Let's see. It definitely doesn't. It definitely doesn't. Because God knows. What you had from the people, God knows. And then you're being a poor representation of him because you want to judge me, but could quote the scripture. The Bible says, judge not that he may not be judged, or whatever, however it go. Right? But yeah, this is what it is. It was hospital, mama. I was disturbed that she kept cutting her, pulling her. Now that's her grandbaby. And that's another thing. Even if she said the grandbaby wasn't around, right? She said the grandbaby wasn't around when whatever transpired. Here's my take on that, okay? If the grandbaby wasn't around and you were so distraught and so get him away from me, why did you not get your grandbaby, get in the car, and drive to the 12 station? The daughter didn't seem distressed. No, she didn't. She didn't. When my kids, at the time of abuse for me, when it first started, I only had Devontae. That goes to show you that was a long time ago. I went through, I left one domestic violence relationship and went into another one. Crazy, ain't it? But that's what happened. So when my son would witness things, even if he just heard, because she may not have saw it, but if this transpired, if something did transpire, we know something happened, then it's safe to say she probably came out like Nana, Grandma, whatever she called her. She heard something. She didn't look like she heard anything. Nothing was going on or none of that. But if I'm hurt, if I just flew across the room, let me tell you, when I was body slammed on a speaker inside the place where I lived, it was the dead of the winter. I left with a baby in a stroller and a one holding my hand in the dead of the winter. And I was body slammed on a speaker, a house speaker. All right. We talking about the old school, your mama had an entertainment center house speaker. That's what we talking about. Hello, Sharon. How are you? My inner spirit man was saying that her husband was telling the truth. Absolutely. Hey, Mama Lo, how are you? So I'm just looking at all this and just like, yes, very much true. Yes, he was. She was. I saw that. I saw that too. So let's see. Whether it be true or not, I don't know. But he also said she been beating on me. I heard that, Phyllis. I heard that. So why do we always portray it like men aren't the ones that are being the abused? Did y'all see how many people went to his live that he did and was going in on him? People are so quick. That's what I said the other day. People want to say they don't judge. That was my way of talking about that until I find the best way to talk about this period, because I sit back like, wow. So this is who you really are. And you tried to basically low key just, oh, let me get away from you because you cuss. I can't let you lose your Christship. What? And the daughter solidified that, Phyllis, because she said he helped. He been helping her and the kids. That's what she said. And with all due respect, she loved her mama. We don't know what transpired. We don't know. And so she want a baby. Well, you got some kids that have children and they just drop their babies off to their mamas like a sack of bones. She want a baby. The granddaughter looked like she was having a good time, was trying to have him. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad you're here, sister. That is good, Mama Lo. Hey, Mama Terry. He did say he took a lot of beatings. Now, hey, Lydia, how are you, darling? He did say he took a lot of beatings, and whether that be verbally or physically. He did say that. He did say that. Now, how many of y'all going to admit? Okay, how many of y'all are going to admit that y'all was waiting on him to get home? Because he said, when I get back to where he from, why do I want to say somewhere in Florida? Where he from? Tallahassee, something. How many of y'all going to admit you went and hit the follow button because you want to know what else happened? How many of y'all going to admit that? I watched her daughter's live, and y'all, I could type a couple of things that would make you say, things that make you go, How many of y'all going to admit that? He said he will be exposing a lot more when he gets back to Florida. That's what he said. Let me see how many people going to admit, right? Daughter said he'd been good to them, and she was going to the jail to see if she could help him. And she did, Phyllis, because he made a post saying, thank you to the daughter. Now, I don't know what the daughter's situation is and why she doesn't have her child, but if she is capable of being a mother, if she is capable of raising her daughter at this point, and she says she's been fighting for 4 years, as a mother, I would not keep my grandchild from her mother, because you know how important it is for that type of bonding. I believe the granddaughter she's probably used to seeing it. That's why it didn't bother her. Another thing, she's used to it, so it didn't bother her. That's a good thing. Tallahassee, okay. Good morning, Carol. How are you? Okay, got you. So who? How many people did? Jamie, thank you for coming right out the box. Sure did. I love y'all. Sure did. I did. And did. Now, when it comes down to, because people have always talked about my lips, and they've always said I have smoker lips. But the thing is, check me before the smoking. Okay? My lips have always been dark. But if that's how people want to associate me, that's their opinion, right? I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, I don't smoke. No, I never smoked a day in my life. When I made the turmeric lip scrub, what did I say? For smokers only, for smokers only. I went Bone Thugs and Harmony. Take the head up, the reaper, keep smoking. Did I not? But okay. I'm messy and I'm all these other things. The devil is a lie. I've seen it firsthand with my elder sisters. The kids are terrified, period. Regardless if they hear or see, they feel your fear. And if you were thrown by God, get out or go outside and stay there. I pray she finds peace within herself or whatever. It's beyond Ricky. People wanted to blame it. No, she's just been doing a good job of hiding it. It's beyond that man. And I knew it was beyond that man. Really. Because something, they've only been together since like what, a little bit before the end of last year ended, a little bit before the new year. It don't just happen like that. That was things way before that man that she's dealing with within herself. But for the, thank you so much. Amen. Praying for DV victims all over the world. You didn't? Okay. Who else followed? Guilty. I've been checking D's page. All right, come on with it. I'm going to tell you about me. I will admit, followed him the day it all happened. Nosy. Let me see. Daughter said her baby had a cut. Well, I heard that. And I'm going to tell you what I did. When I heard that, you got to sleep in this morning. I am well, Carol. Let me see. Can I type the daughter's name so y'all can go see? You can do whatever you want, Jamie. You ain't being disrespectful. You know what it is over here. However you want to do it. So I'm going to tell y'all what I did. When I first saw his live, I went and followed because I said, I want to see if he going to go to jail and if he going to stay in jail. Because I will say, men don't have no play in this world. Some of y'all going to not agree with me. Some of y'all going to be upset with me. And we're going to wrap this up, okay? Men don't have a play in this world. I could pick up the phone right now. I could turn into Lynn Whitfield on the thin line between love and hate. I could bang my head all upside these walls. Okay? I could go slam my arm in the door. And I could wait for Papa Bear to walk through them doors. And I could use that against him. He ain't done nothing to me. And I could pick up the phone and call 911. And they immediately, I could fall out. Oh my God, I can't believe he did this to me. Oh God, please keep him away. Get him. They're going to take him. And they're going to at least hold him for 24 hours. So in that 24 hours, I don't care how much you think. I don't care how much you sit back and reminisce, whether it's good or bad, on what transpired throughout the day. You told the police to take your husband, remove him from the home after such an escalated story of whatever happened, as opposed to she could have left and went to a hotel and went somewhere. Why? Knowing he has a background. How do y'all think his mama feel? Her daughter said don't none of the family fool with her because the uncle was on her live. And she was like, Uncle, I get it, but no, not now. See, y'all can't pick and choose what y'all want people to say. Just because it don't make you feel good doesn't mean that person don't have a right to process what they going through. You don't like it, don't watch. Huh? How do you think his mama feels? You know how his sister feels? I can only imagine. Because if that was my brother, and this is me being honest, even in my growth walk, if that was my brother, I would be ready to beat the hell out of her. Can I be honest? I don't give a damn if y'all judge me, okay? If that was my brother, I would be ready to beat the hell out of her. And I am a mother of 4 boys. And if that was my son, I would be ready to beat the hell out of her. Because you don't play with nobody's life. You just don't. So look at how all the people that are involved, where she could have hit that live button and said, you know what? But it's my man's birthday. We on this back porch that's concrete out here, and ain't nothing wrong with me. Ain't nothing, not a scratch, a bruise, or none. But anyway, we out here, and I said something, and he moved around, and we got into it. But we just kicking it. So whatever y'all saw, that's that. Because if you are, I'm just going, and now this is what really gets me. I'm just going live for my records. Get the hell out of here. Tell the truth. You're just going live because he went live, and you got to soften the people up with whatever lies you're going to tell to make them lean more over to your side. Because if you was just doing something for your records, let me tell you what phones do. If you just doing something, I still had that open, that whole email. If you just doing something for your records, and y'all notice when that happened, I didn't say anything. Everybody was asking me where she went. I didn't say nothing. Thought she was really, really just, her image. So, you pick up your phone. All right, 90% of the time, your phone is on the home screen when you pick up your phone. If I want to record for evidence, I'm going to record. I'm not going to pick up my phone, scroll over to Facebook, go to hit my button, and then hit live. I'm not going to do that. Absolutely we do. And it was his birthday. So you say you're not going to disrespect your husband. You're not going to shame your husband. But you shamed him when you turned around and did what you said he was doing. I thought two wrongs don't make a right. I thought those shall a man soweth, so shall he reap it. I'm trying to figure this out. So you felt the need to, okay, you done went live. Now I'm finna go live. How does that? Two wrongs don't make it right. The sister name is Lisa something. I don't know if it's Lisa Brown or Lisa something, because I saw her comment. I saw her comment. She said, y'all don't even know this woman, or something to that fact. That's what she said. Exactly. Some never think of the consequences when playing games with others' lives. I'm telling you, it just wasn't worth it. It just wasn't worth it. And I'm really trying to figure that out. She said she also had a video of what happened, why she didn't. Right. Why you just didn't show the video? Because if you have a video, to me, if you have a video outside your house, depending on how your Ring cameras are, because some people have Ring cameras on the inside too. But I could have sworn she was saying her Ring cameras were outside. So if the Ring cameras are outside, aren't they only going to show the outside? Now, if she had cameras in that patio area where she didn't have an ashtray for all, you cannot unsee all them cigarette butts. So, if she had cameras in there, then show the video. Yeah, show it. She showed everything else. Hey, now say now, Angie, what going, sister? Big up on your life. How are you? I'm just saying, Darius told Ricky and his sister they could use his platform to tell their story. I'm sure he did. He ain't no fool. One thing about Darius, he ain't no damn fool. Okay? He ain't no fool. That man knows what he's doing. For real, for real. I'm sure he did. I texted him the other day and said, you know what? You get on my nerves, bro. I told him. But that was out of love. But I did. That's what I didn't get. Why go live? Didn't he go live after she came back in? No, he was doing the live first. She went live when the police was on their way. That back and forth. And then if you just flew me across the room and knocked me down, and by the grace of God, I don't have a busted lip, a cut in my lip, or none of that. I have photos in my email from 15, 20 years ago that you would not want to see. Lips, just horrible. But it was for purposes that I had to keep it. So it's like, He did say he really didn't want to do it, but he said he got a bunch of videos, baby. So I followed both of them. Sure did. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, so the daughter did say that. So I'm like, if they're all over the house, then she should show it. She's not going to show it because she can't cut out what she was doing. Let's just say he hit her accidentally, because that's what I think happened. I think he jerked away. And how can I say that? Because my ass had been hit on purpose. I can laugh at me. Because I've been hit on purpose, I can say this. You hear me? So let's just say he hit her by accident. Okay. And she tripped over her house shoe. If she was wearing one, she probably wasn't wearing one. Let's say he hit her by accident and she tripped over her dress and she fell. Right? How? Like you gonna go live. The fact of, let's say that happened, what I just said. And then, so if that happens, how you doing, Pamela? Hey, Mama Alita. So let's just say it happened like I said, and then you can't show the camera, because on the camera, it's gonna show you doing this. So what you I didn't know, I didn't know your mama didn't want us to be married, didn't want me to be with you. Well, you know what? Whatever the hell ever. She can't. If she shows you, she got to do some altering first, because then the people going to see her smoking her cigarettes and drinking her drink. You hear me? His name is Ricky Bennett. That's his name, Teresa. Sister said she was going to go live about it, and Darius gave them an invite to reach out to him. I'm pretty sure. Again, I'm pretty sure. And I will be watching, just like when we watched BL on his live. We must say he is a great interviewer. I will be watching with some popcorn. Sure will. Because that man has a truth that he wants to tell. And however he chooses to tell it, that's his business. But I'm going to be waiting very patiently. How you doing, Pamela? How are you? So you guys, when I look back, my opinion, if I was her, he wouldn't be my husband with that type of background. I mean, I kind of get it, right? But who's to say? His background may not have been a situation. We don't know it. See, there's different forms of DV, right? And to say that is like, it could have been a situation where he was defending himself, but he still got the charge. We don't know, but I feel you. We don't know what it could have been. There are people that have been in domestic violence relationships, and both people get charged. In my situation, one of the times when the police came, the police told me to leave with my kids. And you know why they were able to do that? Because we weren't married. Y'all sit up, oh, if you get mail there, they can't make you leave. My name wasn't on the lease. They put me out with my kids. And you know what his mama did? His mama stood right there and acted like she didn't see nothing. And she was right there when he threw me on that speaker. Right? She can't edit that part out without showing it. So they're going to see something she don't want them to see, is my whole point. They will see something she don't want them to see. I just don't get it. If he punched her where... That's what I'm saying. So we can't really judge it. You never know what happened. But what I will tell you all is that people need to stop being so judgmental. People need to stop living. When you're a content creator, now you say you only owe it to the people that care. That's bullcrap, because you're still living in a facade. You came on there for the attention. That's why you wore the bracelet. You came on there for the attention when it would have been better off if you would have just came on there and been full-fledged. I overreacted, y'all. I had been drinking and it wasn't even that serious. Instead, you're saying people are going to see, people are going to see, people are going to see. And they very well may see whatever it is that they're going to see. But this just has to play out like everything else. You hear me? I'm like, wow. The lady that I thought like, man, maybe I start second guessing myself like, Lord, man, maybe, man. But if you can't rock with me in public, ain't no damn way in hell at this space in my life and where I'm going would you ever be able to rock with me in private. It's not happening. It's not. And it's because of the fact that the Lord is not a respecter person, but people are. You can point out every single thing that another person does, but can you point that same finger back at yourself? It don't care who tell it, Phyllis. Can you point that same finger back at yourself? I love her with the love of God. But this was so wrong. And this just solidifies she's a hypocrite. She really is. And I pray that she gets it together for her and she lives authentically in who she is. Because if she doesn't, she's going to, alcohol and everything else will become her comfort space more than it already is. I wish her the best. Baby, couldn't nobody never embarrass me. That's the problem. Embarrassed as hell because now people know your truth and you've been living a whole lie. Right? So I pray for her. I do pray that her daughter gets her daughter because every child, if the parent is capable, deserves to be with their mom. For real, for real. So I love y'all. I'm so glad that you guys tuned in today. I love y'all on purpose with so much purpose. This won't be an everyday for right now. Tomorrow being Sunday, I'm going to try to get me away to church. So I know I won't do it tomorrow, but I may do every other day. All right. I may do every other day. So I thank you guys for being here. I thank you guys for showing up. I thank you guys for being a very, very important part of my life. And if you have a problem with bloating, anything else, baby, try these. It's magnesium complex. Okay, try them. Us ladies, not us fellas. I know they got some for y'all, but not fellas. I don't think. Absolutely, Teresa. I love you guys. I love you, love you, love you, love you. It was a good talk. We also don't know how much alcohol was in both of them. Right, we don't. He'll be a fool to say he wasn't drinking. It was his birthday. But that doesn't mean, he can't have a drink. But if I tell you I don't drink at all, and then all of a sudden I'm there, and we know them cigarette butts wasn't all in no one day. Them was days. Somebody needs to buy her an ashtray and mail it to her. I'm just saying. You do the same. You do the same. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. So I will, I enjoyed you guys this morning. I'm going to go and do what needs to be done for the rest of part of my day. I'm almost done editing this cookbook. Let me tell y'all this real quick. This cookbook that we're working on is all about me and Papa Bear's sauces and seasonings. That's another thing. So I'm just working on the back end, making sure everything is great and correct. And then we're moving forward from there. So I will let you guys know when it's ready. And I will be ordering a boatload of them. And then I will be autographing them as well. So, yeah. I think y'all are going to love it. I think y'all are truly going to love it. So as soon as it goes into publishing, as soon as it goes into production, I will give you guys more details. Okay. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Love you on purpose as well. Hey, Claudia. You do the same, Yvette. So I love y'all on purpose with so much purpose. Into your mac and cheese. And baby, who said something about it? All right. So I will see you guys when I see y'all. Okay? Enjoy your Saturday. Enjoy your Saturday and try your best to walk in your true authenticity. And if there's anything that is unpleasing to God, not people, you ask Him to remove it. All right? Y'all enjoy y'all day. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Walk with your head held high. Walk with purpose, baby. Walk with your chest out. I probably will, sister, when I decide on the price. I got to talk to Papa Bear about what we're going to price it, but I probably will, just so I don't be sitting over here with 1,000,000,001 cookbooks. I probably will. But this will be after production, knowing I'm getting them, they're on the way, and then do it. But I probably will. So I'll see you guys really soon. Enjoy. And remember what I said, okay? Bye, guys.